Hello, everyone. Welcome. Okay, so today I wanted to let you know about my project I just finished, and it is not my waffle sweater. I have not finished my waffle sweater yet, which it's September 19th, so it's gonna start getting cold, and I wanted to have that done before it got cold. Doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. However, a couple of things. I got my cup today, or not today. I got it last week. It's I found it on Facebook. It's the 30-ounce one, and I do like it. I can't really read any of this, but it is very nice. You can customize the hair and hair color, the glasses, the shirt, the even little slippers, pants. The only thing is, I couldn't find a purple shirt, so I went with the blue, which still looks nice. I do like it. I don't use this. This just sits on my desk now for right now. This is the 30-ounce one as well, so it's the bigger one. So just recently, this is going to be a bit of a story. So, word of caution now. I'll say ahead of time, please hit the like button and subscribe. Okay, so one of my kids wanted to start crocheting, so I got them the hooks and the scissors and the yarn and the yarn bag and everything, right? Well, my kid comes up to me not too long ago, and she says, "Here, Mom, you can have this yarn. I don't know what to do with it." And she had one skein of this red Heart Supersaver Jumbo, how many inches? 482 yards, and it's called Blacklight. I had no idea what to do with this because it's so many different colors. So I finished the small project I was doing, and I said, okay, well, we'll see what we can do with it, right? So her and I were looking up lots of stuff, and she found a shawl that she really liked. It was a rectangular shawl, and I said, okay, I'll make it. And I did the calculations, and obviously one skein wasn't going to be enough. So I had to go to Walmart for something. So I went to see if they had more, and they had one of these, so now I had two. I thought, okay, no problem. Not long after that, the kid comes up and goes, "Hey, Mom, we're out of cat food." Of course we are. Out. Like, so I said, okay, I have to go to Walmart again. I'll see if they have some more. And this was a few days later. So I went and looked, and sure enough, they had two skeins. One like over here, one like over here. They weren't together, and one of them was behind some other yarn that was kind of similar, but it wasn't this kind. So I found the two skeins. So now I had 4 skeins of yarn. I'm going, all right, we got this. I got home, continued making the shawl throughout this whole thing. I was like, not loving it. I didn't like it very much. And I thought, well, it's not for me. So if I don't like it, that doesn't matter. So I was like, okay, well, I'll get one skein done, and then we'll kind of see from there, right? So my kid gets home one day from school, and it was right before bed, and she's like, "Hey, Mom, about that shawl." And I was like, "Okay, you can look at it if you want. It's for you." Okay, no problem. So she looks at it and makes this really odd face, and then she goes, "Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work, Mom. I'm sorry." It's like, okay, we'll find you something else, and I'll just frog it. So I frogged it, and we looked up, my gosh, we looked at ponchos, triangle shawls, circle shawls, crescent shawls. We looked up so many different things. Google, YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest. Oh my gosh, it was an adventure of sorts. Well, any of the ones you found that she liked, you wouldn't be able to see the pattern on because of all the different colors in the yarn. So it's like, okay, well, no problem. We'll find something a little bit more plain. That's, a really nice pattern because you can't see it. Well, as we're looking, we kept getting recommendations and coming across different arm warmers, Bolero, shrugs, whatever you want to call them. I just throw them all together. Arm warmer, Bolero, shrugs. We kept coming across those, and she was looking at it. She goes, "Can you make me that?" Probably not, but I'll try. I was like, I'll do my best. It might not work. It might not come out. I might have to do something different. I'm not getting your hopes up, but I'll do what I can. She says, okay. She said, all right. No problem. No pressure, Mom. It's okay. No time limit. It's okay. I got this. Okay. So I was looking at some of these. I'm like, front panel, back panel, arms. I got this. I can do this. No problem. So I measured the kit, started doing it, and then front panel. Originally was way too big. Frogged it. So that's twice I frogged this yarn. Tried it again. Turned out too small. So to frog it again. And then I was like, you know what? I give up. I can't just do this on my own. I will find a tutorial and I will follow a tutorial. So I found one, which I'll link below. Gosh, I don't know right off the top of my head. And I forgot to write it down before recording. But I will leave the video link below for the shrug I was using the tutorial for. And also the joining stitch for the seams at the end. Anyway, so I found this tutorial. And she does the body, front and back, in one piece, and then the sleeves as a separate piece. So I got the body done, and I'm going, okay, yeah, that was pretty easy. Start the sleeves, and I could not get the sleeves to work to save my soul. I could not get them to work. They were too puffy, and if I skipped any spaces, sections, it was way too tight, and it just, if I tried with decreasing, it didn't come out right. The sleeves did not come out right at all. So I was like, you know what? I like this shrug. The kid likes this shrug. We're just going to go wrist to wrist. And then we'll just make the neck hole, and then we'll do the seams underneath. And that's what I did. So I frogged this project 4 times. 4 times. Then I started over. Start all over. Same tutorial, same basic stitches, just measured wrist to wrist and went that way. Then when I got to the neck part, I did the same thing she does in the tutorial for the neck hole. Did that. But I did wrist to wrist. The sleeves are already made in there and everything. Awesome. So I did that. And then it was 14 for the front panel, and then the row for the neck hole, 14 for the back. And then on the seams on the bottom for the sleeves, all I did was, it was this double crochet joining stitch, which I will leave the link below for that as well. And how it turned out, okay, so here it is. The Bolero shrug. Now, just one little section. This is what it looks like. Oh, you know what? Sorry, I have that upside down. That was the bottom back section. But here you go. So it's a nice one. Now, where I joined, let's see if I can even find it. Okay, so right here is where I joined, right here. Right here. And as you can see, it's basically the chain and then double crochet on the sides. So it goes pretty well with what we already have on the sweater. So I did that all the way up to the body section, which is, I'm holding it upside down, which is right here. And then I shouldn't have done this. What I should have done was single crochet in each double crochet and then chain 3. But I didn't. I just single crocheted all the way across the back, which then it flips over. So straight, and then it just flips. Which, okay, doesn't bother the kid at all, but you learn something new. I didn't realize that till after I'd already had it all made. But then I did that, got to the other end. Okay, so see right here, single crochets, got to the other end, and just started the whole double crochet join again. And this one you can kind of tell where it's at because the double crochets are right on top of each other, whereas over here, they're not. The double crochets aren't stacked. Well, on here they are. But this is the shrug, and it is pretty long. Okay, so the neck isn't until, okay, so here's the sleeve. Here's the body. And then the sleeve. Now, the person I'm making it for is still growing. Sorry. The person I'm making it for is still growing. So on the bottom section, where the hole is, I did not stitch all the way up to her underarms because she's still growing. And so this poofs out a little bit, but it will cinch up, as she gets bigger. I didn't want her to be able to wear it for a few months and then not wear it anymore because it was too small. So if I can actually get this to fold right, it might help. Okay, so I made that. Now, you want to know how much yarn I used for that? You're going to love this. Okay, so out of all that yarn, I used 1 skein, and this is what I have left. I made the Bolero, and I made 2 of these shamrocks, and this is what I have left from 1 skein. Yeah. So guess what? I now have 3 more of these that I have no clue what I'm going to do with them. None whatsoever of these. Completely not sure what I'm going to do with 3 of them. Although, I am thinking of making another shrug for her. And instead of the holes in it, I'm just going to make it solid. So she can wear it in the winter. So it can actually be an arm warmer. Instead of a fashion statement, it can actually function the way it's supposed to. So, other than that, I did actually, with my latte leftover yarn for my latte stripe, I made these 2 cute little shamrock coasters for my table where I crochet, because I actually needed some more coasters for my ice water and stuff, because the table, Anyway, so I've made those. I've made this, which actually took quite a while because I had to keep frogging it and figuring it out. And that's done. So now, on to the next project, which is a birthday gift with the Mother's Day yarn, and it is the last project with Mother's Day yarn, so I hope I have enough left over. I will let you know how that goes. Birthday's not till November, sorry. Their birthday's not till November. So I'm making it now, and I will let you know how that goes. I will show it off to you along with everything I made with the Mother's Day yarn, with how much yarn I had. That way you can see how much it actually made. So until next time, please like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and let me know what you're working on. Until then, have a great day.